The clock is ticking. It's time now to meet the players. Firstly, an 11-time champion of the world, Reanne Evans, and her opponent, the 10-time ranking event winner, the whirlwind, Jimmy White.
Well, I've heard this billed as Snooker's Battle of the Sexes, but it doesn't really bear comparison with the Bobby Riggs Billie Jean King tennis match, which came about because Bobby Riggs ran his mouth off. You won't hear Jimmy White doing that. He's a friend of Reanne's. They played on the exhibition circuit together. There's a lot of respect there. And it's a fascinating matchup. No woman has won a match on television in a ranking event, which the shootout is.
Reanne, you won the leg. It's your choice.
She's been invited into it along with another female player, Emma Parker, who'll be playing tomorrow. Jimmy White has not had the best record, actually, in this event. He's only reached the last 32 on 2 occasions.
Yeah, this is the match we've all been waiting for. It's, by some margin, the match of the round. But Jimmy, I'm afraid, has done that break-off where the red goes up the table. And you don't really want to give any opponent first shot.
One.
This is an eagerly anticipated clash in the television for anyone watching at home, but the people that are here. And if you've not seen anything of Reanne Evans play, trust me, she's a very decent player.
6.
And as she said, she's grown up playing in pubs in the West Midlands. This sort of atmosphere is certainly not going to intimidate her.
To play that with a trace of left-hand side to straighten the angle.
Yes,
6. I mean, she has actually beaten players in the World Championship. She beat Robin Hull, who's a former shootout winner, actually, in the World Championships a couple of seasons ago. But, Jimmy White was just blasé there, wasn't he? Of course he's going to go in.
Jimmy White, now the circuit's oldest professional, at the age of 56, but still his love for the sport remains undimmed.
7.
It's gone wrong.
It's unbelievably unlucky, isn't it, to finish on top of it like that? It's a more difficult shot. Played it well. Lost the cue ball a touch, but it's okay.
30.
He's almost got the Steve Davis 1985 black here on this red. It's almost the same shot. Steve overcut his. We've never heard the last of it since.
Jimmy White's the only player from that era still going on the circuit. A lot of players in, as you can see, watching this one. A bit betwixt here.
He has, and he just, I think, enough to get on that red. This is a good start. Let's be honest, Jimmy White is under it here. He's been on about it for about 2 weeks, pretending he doesn't care. But I don't believe, the more he protests, the less I believe him. A tough game for him tonight.
27.
Well, it'll make headlines, won't it, if Reanne Evans does win. A player many will remember from years ago, Alison Fisher, who was world champion, who played in quite a few televised matches, not in ranking events, but in Matchroom League. She beat various players, including yourself, Neil.
Correct. I was absolutely devastated, but she's a fine player. She beat Tony Drago and Mike Hallett along the way also, did Alison. It wasn't only me, just to put that out there.
Yeah, she went off to the US to play pool. There's more money in it. Reanne has always stayed loyal to snooker, where she's won 11 world titles. Oh, what a pot.
Fabulous pot. Yes, bizarrely, and On Yi is the current world champion. On Yi is one, the lady from Hong Kong, has won 3 of the last 4 world titles. Well, she's a great effort, but I actually still believe that Reanne is the best lady player there's ever been. a few others that might fit that bill, but I do believe she's up there in an era when, you know, women's snooker doesn't quite get the credit it deserves. It's not strong in depth, but she's very good.
Well, it's what she and Emma Parker were saying before the tournament. The best chance to get more girls to participate in snooker is to get them to see female players actually playing, and this is an opportunity here.
Yeah, an opportunity, Dave, to get in behind the yellow and brown on this safety shot. That could be the kind of shot which could win her a match. Has it got the speed? That's where she's played in behind. Not quite got there.
Foul.
Ooh. Ooh, a foul's been called.
Interesting.
Start the clock.
Didn't see it. Jimmy, I don't know what he thinks about it. Jimmy's always called fouls on himself all his career. The most honest people I've ever known. And there was a slightly strange sound, I have to say.
Now in operation.
Oh no, miscue. Wow.
Reanne Evans 1.
Well, the match is delivering, isn't it? On the hype.
What a chance that was, goodness me. That must have been close to being a foul as well. Don't think the cue ball jumped over the top of it, not quite, in which case it would have been a foul. Oh, I don't know. I think that might have been a foul as well. But I stand corrected on that rule. Not a referee, I wouldn't want to be. Not an easy job.
8 points in it, 4 minutes to go. There is the referee. Rob Spencer has had a few calls to make tonight, hasn't he?
A bit nervy, isn't it?
It's on a knife edge, actually.
I don't know what goes. Whether there's maybe a red through the gap, which Potts here. Yeah, that red goes. It's a very nice shot from Jimmy White. Seen quite a bit of Jimmy White practicing. In Germany, I watched him for a few days. Playing a few frames with Andy Goldstein. He's a decent little player himself. And he still can play, you know. He made a 147. He made a series of big breaks. He's still got it. But like anything else, it's quite nervy when you're out there.
Yeah, you can't beat the thrill of competition in front of a big crowd. Got himself 14 in front. Still 3 minutes left, though.
Jimmy White 6.
Caught that much too thick. Now here, Jimmy White, I think, has got a shot to try and nestle in behind brown or yellow, get the cue ball in that area. Not quite, but it's still a good shot. It's only 14 in front. I said earlier on that Jimmy White has always been an entertainer, not someone that wants to just hide behind a lead, but it's not a bad idea to do it now.
The red just came away from the pocket. That was a bit of a rush job, that shot.
Sounded like a miscue to me. It didn't sound great, did it?
Chance then for Reanne Evans.
One.
Well, she was always confident about that one. I must say, less so after that jaw, but in it went. Nervy.
Yeah, how confident is Jimmy at the minute? Seven points in it. Jimmy White, the man in front.
Well, that'll help. He's at the table and he's a few in front. 14 points.
Seven.
It's a slender lead, but Reanne is not at the table. That's the problem. She's got to find a way of getting back to the table.
Thank you.
That means Jimmy White has somehow got to miss one.
8.
Yeah, and it's going to be an awkward table if she does get back to it.
I think he's probably in the clear now, much to his relief.
14. 15.
A little look at the clock. 25 seconds is not going to be enough time for Reanne Evans.
21.
She did have chances.
Jimmy White 21.
But Jimmy White is the winner. Yeah, it was a nervy match that, but Jimmy White has put himself into the second round of the shootout.